One thing that stuck out to me is a 5% reduction in the tax rate. Can you just speak a little bit about that, what that means and why that is?
I think this is at least the fifth year in a row, if not longer, that the city's actual tax rate has gone down. And part of that is a function of, obviously, I am biased. I feel like it's good stewardship for the city and their finances. But also, our city is growing. And the assessed valuation, you heard that term, that means our property values, quite honestly. And property values have risen two ways. One, we have new growth in the city, new homes, new apartments, businesses expanding, growing, and also property values have also risen. And those two factors increase the assessed valuation and allows us to bring our property tax rate down.
Yeah, so that's kind of like a double-edged sword there, because a lot of times people hear new apartments, new housing, they're like, they're going to be expensive and this and that. And assessed property values, it's good for homeowners, but maybe not someone to go and buy their first home. So just tell me why it's a good thing that assessed property values are going up, and what would you say to people who are kind of concerned hearing that?
It's a good thing, and I'll give you the example for myself as a homeowner in the city of Fort Wayne. The value of my home has risen, and that's a positive. And that's a positive, I think, for our community. And we're still, if you look at, I think one of the awards that we've won is, I think Fort Wayne is considered probably in the top 10 hottest real estate market in the country because our value, our home prices are so much lower than other parts of the country. So I think that's very much a positive. Does that help?
Yeah, 100%.
We heard from Mayor Tucker earlier that this is the first time in a while that the budget has actually decreased slightly. Can you talk about that a little bit?
I can. We had some, I would call it supplemental funds that came in. We had a press conference earlier this year, and we actually had supplemental funds come in last year. Well, that added to our base budget, and those funds are now being spent, so it actually, in effect, then reduces our 25 budget. So this is very much a business as usual budget. We have factored in pay increases for our staff, which is 3%. We, of course, feeling things like utilities and such that have gone up, electric rates and gas rates and such. As you can imagine, we're a large consumer of those rates. But we've made offsets in other areas of the budget that we can bring in basically a flat budget. We're very proud of that. Anything else? Thank you for asking about the voice.